Everyone, and sorry about these technical issues, but hopefully we should be all good now. And welcome to the Tilton Talk Show with myself, Paul Hipke, sponsored by AMG Logistics. And also we're joined by our very own Claire Wielden.
Good evening.
Our main producer who's been having a nightmare, but hopefully not anymore, Mr. Chris Brown. Turn your camera around, Chris.
Yeah, sorting my camera out. 2 minutes. There we
Oh,
go.
it's better when we can't see you.
There he is.
Mr. Fixer Craig Courtney.
Good evening, everyone.
The trainer man, Mr. Tally Jones.
Evening all.
And last but not least, Mr. Road Mark Adams.
Good evening, everybody. Nice to see you again.
Okay, so another home win on Saturday. We were well worth it, and I, for one, am very impressed with what I've seen so far of these new players, and it looks like we've had a very good window. We've come out of this window a lot stronger than what we went in, and obviously I think Robe, I think, these I mean, John Solis in the middle, he's just outstanding, and Osman on the left, he's outstanding. Pris comes on and looks very good as well, and wow, what a difference. I mean, they've addressed I think they've addressed all the issues that we had in the team, and my God, they're not put it right, haven't they? From what we've seen so far, I don't want to get too carried away, but one game at a time. But from what I've seen so far, dare we dream?
Yeah, I mean, like I say, the emphasis now is all on pushing for the top six, which is unbelievable, really. I think, we had that dodgy Christmas, but the last few weeks have been so exciting to watch. It's like, it's a brand new team and it's a brand new mentality. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, same old Blues. We expect things to go wrong and all the rest of it," but we've got to sort of adopt a new ideology now, a new mentality, and just look up, go for the top six. This is what the everybody wants, and it's exciting. I can't wait for the next few months to see what happens, because we were saying only a week or two ago, "Oh, mid-table will be all right," but all of a sudden, the top six is on. We beat the Baggies tomorrow, and we're there in the top six. I've got to say, I was really impressed with all the new boys. Vicente on Saturday I thought it was class.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone noticed, but at times it looked like he was looking in one direction and playing people through with the other foot. It's superb. You can see why he's played at the top level in Spain. But Leicester are no mugs. They had a fair share of the game, but we've just improved all over. Even Beardley in goal. All right, he's not the full article yet, but I thought he's improved the last couple of games. He's actually coming for the ball. He's looking a little bit more assured. 2 or 3 weeks ago, just sliced everything out of touch, but he was actually finding people and he looked a bit more confident. So let's go for the top six. Why not?
No, I think for me, Solis in the middle, he's just for me, he's just been the most important signing, because he just frees up our attacking players to go and do their thing. And every good team in football has that player, don't they? You can look at the very top, Rodri, obviously so important to Man City, and look at him without him when he's not been playing over the last few months. Look at the difference in Arsenal with Zubimendi since they've signed him. So these players are so important, and John Solis to us now is that. I can't believe he's only 21, and I just got no idea where we've managed to sort of find him. Well, I know where we've signed him from, but I'm just saying it's such a great find from what I've seen so far.
To be honest, Paul, he reminds me of, like I said it the other week, but he reminds me of Jude. It is the playing style. I'm not comparing them, but his style is very similar to Jude.
Yeah.
It's my Wamba. It's my Wamba.
Mwamba. Yeah.
He looks gangly, doesn't he? You watch him and he's all over the place.
Yeah.
And he's like, firstly, is he running after the ball? What's he doing? And then all of a sudden he just puts in, he seems to get in the way of everything.
Yeah.
Stay and play. And my God, he can pick a pass. And it's like, the other thing I like about him, he's a big guy, but he can turn on a sixpence. He is incredible. And he is. It's just one hell of a find. And let's just hope that the loan can be turned into a permanent, because I agree. 2 points off that top six. Why can't we go for it? And we should, I think, be going for it. But the one thing I will say is, we can't get our expectations too high. Don't get above ourselves, because we're on a good run. Got to maintain it. One slip up, and if people turn, it will just be ridiculous, because I still stick by. We're building. We're forming a squad, and I still don't think we've seen the best of them yet.
No, I think for me, I was like, okay, well, we'll play out the rest of this season now and let these new lads settle in. But my God, even Wagner as well. Wagner's been absolutely amazing since he's been here. In a month, he's been here a month, and he's absolutely looks like he's been playing for us for about 5 years, doesn't he, Claire?
Yeah, I think we've been calling for it, haven't we? We've needed players who've got a bit of grit and a bit of bite about them. John Solis is probably too good for us. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
And I think that he's somebody who's a ball winner, gets the ball. And the thing is that you can tell he's played at top level because, like I said with Doyle before, he punches the ball. There's none of this, he puts in, you can hear the punch of the ball.
Yep.
But Wagner, I mean, what a signing.
I know.
I can't see Cochrane getting back in, to be honest. He's probably one of the best left backs we've had for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's only played a month, but just his whole demeanour, his whole attitude is just great.
Yeah.
Every time you get the ball, it's like a decent ball in. It's not, it's not. You're kind of expecting that left foot. But I mean, like Osman, all of a sudden he's picked it up, and then you're thinking, I think Dimmy would come straight back in, but what a replacement to have. And he didn't give up either. Yeah, and you've got, Robert sat on the bench, and you're thinking you can't even get in this team. And we are looking up, which is great. I think, to be fair, get to 50 points, we're safe.
Yeah.
So then it's right, where do we go from here? So we're not that far off. But isn't it great to kind of be more positive? I think the Watford game was a massive learning curve. I think the fact that Davies was sat up high, I think the fact that the fans sang sideways and backwards, I think it was a realisation. The people we've got rid of, the difference is phenomenal. And I think that we've got a really good nucleus of the squad. Even looking at the bench on Saturday, we were like, wow, that's a decent bench. Like a lot of those players would get into any of the championship side. So we can't go too over the top. Like, I agree with you, Craig. I think that we need to take it one game at a time. The big one will be when we play Millwall, then Norwich away, because we've beaten two of the bottom sides. It's now, can we now beat some of these sides around us? But do you know what? It's Blues, and let's enjoy the ride.
I think, to me, this feels different though to what we were seeing before this transfer window. It just got a different feel about it altogether for me. And I wouldn't be surprised at all if we went to Millwall and Norwich and beat them both. But like you say, let's not get too carried away. But I just think that this team now, we've got more top six players than what we had just over a month ago. And obviously the players that have departed, nothing against any of them. They did their job for us, and I thank them for that and wish them all the best for the future. But the difference in these players now, I mean, you look at this Osman on the left, in comparison to Keshi Anderson, and I loved Keshi Anderson, but my God, what a player this Osman is, Tally. He's unbelievable, and he's just and you say Damari Gray will go straight back in. Will he? I mean, is he going to leave Osman out on this form? I mean, Damari Gray possibly, and again, Dux. I mean, I thought Dux was, the game was passing him by a lot on Saturday, but he's got so much ability on the ball, and that pass to Stansfield for the winner was out of this world, wasn't it? But I just think it's almost like mate. It's like an embarrassment of riches, isn't it? We've got now.
Yeah. When you say about Osman, though, they are different players. I mean, the speed on Osman. You can't compare that with Dimmy, but Dimmy's got a little bit more experience. He'll look for the switching the ball to the other side of the pitch. But I think you're right. I don't think it's a given that he comes straight back in. It's depending on who we're playing as well. If you need that winger to bolt down the line, Osman's your man.
Yeah. I mean, I'll come back onto John Solis a minute, because I think the players that we had in the team before this transfer window are performing a lot better. Look at the difference in Paik with John Solis. Look at the difference in Neumann with John Solis in front of him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like they're like two different players for me.
So he's like a modern version of a sweeper. He's everywhere in front of the defence. He's collecting the ball. He's the one you want to collect the ball. Over the Christmas period, that's what Doyle was doing. He was going all the way to the centre half, taking the ball and trying to create from there. You need that player that just stays in that line, and that's what he's doing. He gets the ball, looks up, whether it's Paik, whether it's one of the wingers. I don't even think we're improving anybody. I don't think we had anybody like him.
No.
I think that's what it was. He hasn't replaced no one. He's that player that we all kept talking about. You know, Barry Ferguson, someone that goes in there and takes control of the midfield and doesn't look for the goals, just looks for, you know, passing the ball on and moving on.
The scrapper. You know, we talk about these horrible types of players that you want in your team, but also never want to face.
Yeah,
he is one of them. You know, he is a little bit of everything that we've seen in the past. So we've mentioned Mwamba. He's got that bit of Mwamba about him. He's got that little bit of Robbie Savage about him.
I knew he was going to say Savage.
Yeah. The way he breaks things down. He can only get better. I mean, let's also not forget, he hasn't been playing football. So still building his fitness. And, you know, every single game now, I think we've seen an improvement. Also, the language barrier. I mean, somebody put a stat at the weekend. It's not until you look at it that you realise we haven't got many English players in our team now.
Yeah, it doesn't.
We had one.
I honestly wouldn't care less if we were finishing the playoffs without one English player in the team.
No, what I mean though is, when was the last time?
There was two, wasn't there? We had Beadle and Stansfield.
Beadle and Stansfield, yeah, and obviously Tommy Doyle came on,
and Roberts come on,
and Roberts came on. So we have still got a few, but yeah, like I said, I didn't even think of that, to be honest.
No, I did hear that, but I think what they're highlighting is the fact that it hasn't been like that for a long, long time. You know, internationals. There's a lot of different internationals. I mean, we've got 3 German players. In the first team.
We went for years, and only Tony Hay was the only German to play for us for about 25, 30 years, wasn't it?
And now we got
3 in the first team.
Yeah. But let's break it down a bit. Then the game, I thought we obviously started really well on the front foot in Leicester's faces, and obviously Osman was a prime example of that. The way he chased Pereira down for that ball, obviously a mistake from their fullback, but it was all about Osman's pressure on him, and he's gone through and slotted it away well, hasn't he? Took it really well because Begovic running out at you is a big unit, isn't he? So I thought he slotted it under him really well. And then the tackle on him for the red card was just, I mean, they're saying that there wasn't really meant any malice in it, but I thought it was, I mean, it was right in front of me. I thought it was absolutely horrendous.
It was
pointless. It was pointless.
Stupid.
Yeah.
A bit like Tommy Doyle at Sheffield United. It was pointless.
Yeah.
You won't gain nothing. They weren't going anywhere.
Yeah, I was worried that he was going to end his game at least. You know, I was surprised. I was so glad that he got up and managed to play on, because you know he was doing so much damage, and that's probably one thing that motivated him to do it. You know, because he was really giving their right back a really tough time, and that right back has played obviously in the Premier League, hasn't he? At a really good level. I know he's getting older now, but he had a really tough afternoon, didn't he, Claire, against Osman?
Yeah, I think Osman showed his pace again. It was high intensity to win the ball back, which we have been missing. But then again, you know that you've got people behind you. You know you've got Solis there. You know you've got Wagner. It's not like you're thinking, I can't go forward just in case they break. I know that they've got a few players out, but I was surprised at the difference in them compared to when we played them away. I mean, it was just ridiculous. Like, they didn't look like that Leicester team that we played.
Sorry to interrupt you. Can you remember the starting 11 when we played them away? I know Williamson was in it.
Right, Dimmy was there. I think
what I want to do is I want to compare it to this team, you see, and the difference, you know.
Look, I say Cochrane
would have started. I think it was Paik and Awata in the middle.
Okay, yeah.
Or Awata was right back, but I think it was similar.
Yeah.
But obviously those extra 2 or 3 players have really made the difference. My one thing that I will probably say is the Paik situation. I do think he needs a rest. I think there'll be a point where he's got to, not drop him, but he's got to have a rest at some point, because literally he's on his knees at the end of the game. It is starting to get a little bit suspect that he never gets taken off. And I think he has, I agree with you, Paul. I think that he has played better with Solis next to him.
Yeah.
But he shouldn't be undroppable or unsubbable, if that's even a word. But I do think that there's got to be a point where he might just put Solis and Doyle, because it'd be nice to actually see what they would do in the same team. But I do think that Paik does need a rest out of all of them. Paik and Iwata have played the most minutes, and we don't want them like Cochrane, who then further on down the line are picking up injury after injury.
Yeah.
Because that's what's happened with Cochrane. He's played all those games, and it's the constant playing that's obviously caused the injury. So that'd be one thing. I do think Paik needs a rest at some point.
Yeah. No, and obviously you can't take anything away from their equaliser, can you? It was a great strike. I think from our point of view, obviously we could probably say we could have closed him down a bit quicker, but he did really chest it and hit that half-volley sweep, didn't he?
Your starting lineup, and thanks Tally for sending it over. Allsop was in goal.
Yeah.
You had Clara and Neumann, Asai, Samuel and Laird across the defence. Gray, Paik, Iwata and Williamson across midfield. Kumas playing at a number 10, and then Kyogo up front on his own.
Okay, yeah.
Completely different team.
Yeah.
So we're a lot stronger now, aren't we, than that? I mean, a lot of them lads are still in the team. Don't get me wrong, but I think those players that weren't playing Saturday, their replacements were, better, weren't they? With all due respect to the ones that weren't playing.
So Lyndon Dykes comes off the bench, and then we look at what do we have the other day? Prisgate coming off the bench. Sai Samuel coming off the bench. And it's just like, it's actually quite scary, because I remember starting the season and them saying they wanted 2 decent players for every single position. And on Saturday, I don't know if everybody else agrees with this, but I felt for the first time that the substitutions we made the team no weaker than what we'd started with. And that's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he got his subs bang on as well. That was what won us the game in the end for me. Roberts coming on with his energy and Tommy Doyle with his ability on the ball. They came on and made a real difference, didn't they? Because it was looking like it was going to pass us by a little bit at one point, didn't it? We went a long time at 1-1 with 10 men, but it's always hard to break 10 men down, isn't it?
Yeah, sometimes harder than having 11.
Yeah, definitely. So credit to Chris Davies for that. He got his sub spot on, and it was just a great feeling, wasn't it, when Stano finally gets a goal? Was it his first goal since November?
And he shed a tear, bless him. You know what I mean? He showed how much he meant.
I think it's great to see players wearing our shirt that, it means that much too. You know what I mean? Because
showing their emotion,
It's not that long ago that we had players who couldn't give a monkeys about playing for us. Mentioning any names apart from maybe Chris Burke. Not Chris Burke, Oliver Burke, Chris Burke. I love Chris Burke. He cared about us. Oliver Burke springs to mind straight away. He just didn't try a leg for us, did he, at all? And I know he's doing pretty well where he is now as well, isn't he?
Yeah. Scoring for fun, isn't he?
Yeah. Apologies to Chris Burke there, by the way. I got my Burks mixed up.
Your Burke.
He was one of our best right wingers. He was one of our best right wingers over the last sort of 15 years, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But you know what? What I've seen of Vicente, he's like a Chris Burke. He runs all the way down to the wing, all down the wing, straight to the byline and straight over. Yeah. I didn't think he got much of the ball on Saturday, though. Didn't feel like he, like the Iwata didn't seem to put it down the line. He kept going left and passing it to Neumann, which I think that needs to change a little bit. And
he loves a sideward pass, Iwata.
It was, yeah. But now I think when Laird comes back, or even when Samuel's playing, I think we need to be playing with right. As much as I like Iwata, I think he stays in the right back because he doesn't want to drop him from the team.
No,
because he's not going to go back into the midfield. Is he really realistic? So, but I think he should have a right back.
Yeah, I thought Asai Samuel also did well when he came on Saturday as well, didn't he? Played very well. We've got an embarrassment.
Do we think Neumann will be fit for tomorrow night? Because they seem to carry quite a knock from what
I heard that he's not going to make tomorrow, but
he will definitely put. I think he'll start at centre back and Asai Samuel.
Does that look good?
Back. Yeah,
that looked decent, didn't it?
I think he's.
Do you know what? He obviously this Panzo. How much game time has he had? Is he ready for a local derby? Do you know what I mean? I know they've got the big bloke up top, so obviously Clara would need to help out because Iwata's a lot smaller. But again, Iwata has played centre back. I think Iwata's just somebody that you can slot in, but I do agree. I don't think he would get into our midfield unless it was for Paik. And I think obviously right back, you've got Samuel, and then you got Laird coming back.
Nah, Laird, to me, obviously,
Who's
you've
coming
got to
back there?
protect.
Laird, see, I can't help
You've got
smile.
to protect him because of again that injury. You just don't want it to happen again. But
No.
he's the best right back we've got. So for me, he starts every time.
Yeah, he was looking full of the joys of spring in the box behind me as well. He was in the boxes with Buchanan just behind me, and he was obviously he's a very lively character, and you could see there was having a right laugh up there.
Mr. Smiler.
I couldn't obviously hear what he was saying, but it looked like they were all really laughing at him, all the lads in there.
Do we know what the sorry, Paul? Do we know what the timescale is for Laird's injury? Is it end of Feb?
I believe it. I thought it was now.
At the end of around now, the end of Feb. Not that I'm counting down the days.
I don't know if he's back. I don't think is he back out on the grass yet, training with the first team. I don't think he's in full training yet, is he?
No, but I think he's at the training ground, isn't he?
Oh yeah. He's been in the gym and yeah.
Honestly, when I might do a stanno and cry if he's on the grass.
Well, his energy with either Roberts or Vicente in front of him is definitely an exciting thought, isn't it? I don't think he's really played with either of them, has he, much? So definitely not Vicente, but even before he got injured with Roberts there, he didn't play with him that much.
No, he didn't play with him, no.
No. So that's an exciting thought.
I think you need Laird in the team for more than just his football ability. When we was at the open house, I spoke with Chris Davies and I said, look, we all know one of them types of players have left, as in Alfie May. I said, and you're blessed with having Ethan Laird, but you need that sort of interaction. The fans love Laird. And they loved May, didn't they? His cheeky character. He used to talk to the fans and communicate and really gee us on. So I think him coming back into the team is going to be more than just his footballing ability. I think the morale's going to be even boosted tenfold.
He can also win a header.
He's got a leap on him.
I think Duck is a really good player on the floor.
Yeah.
He just doesn't win enough in the air or put himself about enough. So I do actually think with Laird then going higher, like that's how we were playing before. And then Laird being on their left back, he's going to win a header, and then Nick can start it as well because he's got
just knock it down.
He's just a great player, isn't he?
Yeah, I would have thought he was your favourite, Claire. I don't know why.
He's my favourite, Craig. I'm getting a flag for him.
He was even adding goals to his game as well, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Goals towards the end of last season, and I don't know if he scored this season before he got injured, did he? I can't remember. Don't think he scored yet this season, but last season, certainly towards the end of last season, he was probably our best player, wasn't he? I remember particularly going to Wigan away, and he was outstanding in that game.
Yeah.
Look forward to seeing him back. And see what he does then when he's got everybody fit and available. And I mean, Buchanan as well can play. He's not a bad player either.
He was doing well before he got injured, wasn't he?
He's a really good player, isn't he, Tally? We've got some really good players. And just sitting there watching Roberts and Doyle and Asai Samuel, who's just come back from AFCON, coming off the bench. It's just, it's almost pinching yourself, and thinking, wow,
Just like you said, when you look at the bench, even at the Oxford game, when he did them substitutions, you just looked and went, wow.
I know.
He got stars coming off the bench.
Yeah. And like I said, every signing so far has been a revelation in the short time that they've had in the team. I think we can, certainly Wagner, who we can judge properly after like half a dozen games, has really, really done really well. And Solis as well. Solis is the one for me that's the biggest difference, just because he's the player that we've been screaming out for I'm going to say years. I'm going to say years. I think,
Yeah.
A long time.
Yeah. So it's exciting times, but I'm all about one game at a time. But I do think now that this squad is capable of finishing in the top six if, touch wood, everybody stays fit and available. It's down to Davies now to just go and do what he needs to do to get the results in every game with this squad. Get your subs right, get your team selection right. Your in-game management obviously needs to be right as well, and it was on Saturday. Got it bang on. Was anyone worried at one point at 1-1, thinking, "Oh God, we're not going to do this"?
I thought Peter had to be a draw, to be honest, Paul.
Oh,
did you?
Yeah.
I just thought it'd be deadlocked, but no.
But what a feeling when he puts the winner away. Beautiful, isn't it?
Well, like you say, Paul, we owe them because they've mugged us off a few times the last few years. But we really owed them.
Yeah.
Just pity we didn't, one of our lads didn't sit in front of their fans on the advertising board, and it would have been nice.
That will happen one day.
I think Osman did enough, didn't he? Sliding right up to the front of him, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So no, exciting times ahead, and Yeah, what a difference.
I've got to admit, though, Don Kavanagh's put, what does this mean for Kyogo? Because we haven't mentioned him once.
Well, we play one strike. We play 1-9, don't we?
I know, that's what I mean.
Choice.
So
he's third choice now.
Is he going to get game time if he sat on so many thousands a week? Is it?
No, I think it's fair to say that Priska's ahead of him now.
Yeah, I agree. I think he should be as well.
Yeah. So it's going to be even harder for him to get in the team and even get out there, get an appearance as a sub now.
On Sunday. There's the thing. How much of a swap around do we have on Sunday? And would you think?
I don't think he does.
Priske and Kyogo, do we swap things about? Or
no, he's going to go.
He goes 100%. He's better first 11 every single time.
I think the scary thing is, though, if he was to leave out 3 or 4 players, the players coming in are just as good. I mean, if you was to
I agree. I was going to say I agree. You need some changes, but I don't think he will.
You give Paik a rest, and you got Tommy Doyle coming in. You give you don't play Osman. You got Damari Gray, hopefully fit and available for Leeds.
I'm hoping I've got a funny feeling Damari Gray might be on the bench tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. When you just got that feeling, my mum was saying as well. He's on the list of scorers.
Oh, is he? Right, okay. I mean, you change the goalkeeper, in my opinion. There's not anything between them. Allsop and Beadle. I don't think it's going to weaken the team if you change there.
No. Well, Beadle's had a glow up, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And I think that's helped the defence, which has then helped the rest of the team as well. I know that I think there is a mistake in him. Obviously, he's only young, but I think you can see what they've worked at. Like, he's actually coming and catching the ball a bit more. He looks a bit solid, and you can tell then that everyone's kind of, like when he gets it, just happy he's coming out. So, I mean, the fact, Paul, that you've said that there's no much difference must show a difference.
Well, there's not much difference from the Beadle I've seen in the last sort of 2 or 3 games. But obviously he's played 25 games for us and kept 5 clean sheets in that 25 games. I'd like that to be more. It's not all down to him, obviously. It's down to the defence in front of him as well and all the players. But I do think now that we do look a lot more stable and solid to break down. I mean, it was a moment of brilliance that undone us on Saturday. You can't take anything away from that.
Phenomenal strike.
He's a worldie, wasn't
he? He almost broke the net, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Apart from that, Beadle really, he had a few, crosses to claim to come out, but he didn't have any real shots to save, did he? Apart from that, really, I think there was a one chance as well. 11v11. I think he had the one sort of chance where he came out and made a good save with his legs, didn't he?
Yeah.
But apart from that, he had a quiet afternoon, didn't he? Obviously, as soon as they went down to 10 men, it was always going to be that way. But I do think Leeds, coming back onto Leeds on Sunday, and we'll come on to the Baggies tomorrow, but Leeds on Sunday, I do think that it'll go as strong as possible. But like I said, even if he changed 3 or 4 players round, it's not going to weaken the team. I wouldn't
just rotation, isn't it? They'll be on the bench. Them players he switches them with, they'll go on the bench, and the bench, not the bench warmers, but the finishers will come on and start, won't they?
Yeah. I wouldn't even have a problem if you give Stano a rest and played Prisk from the start against Leeds.
Just before Stano scored, I was looking at my wife thinking, is it time for Prisk, or not Prisk, but for Kyogo to come on and give a bit of, legs on there, and then he goes and scores. So hopefully that gives him his confidence he needs now.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all good, and hopefully now on to tomorrow night. I'll be surprised if it's not the same team tomorrow night. Obviously, if Neumann's injured, then like you say, Claire, possibly Watter in the middle with Clara. If Panzo isn't ready, if Panzo is ready, then I wouldn't be surprised if he's starting. To be honest, because he's obviously a proper centre back, isn't he? He's a centre half, his position. I don't know if Watter's ever played centre half before.
He
has. I think he played more centre half, didn't he, than right back when he was in defence. But I don't know. I think if Panzo comes in, he plays on the left, and Clara can go back on the right. So
yeah. Do we know how far Robinson is away as well?
No.
A couple of weeks now, wouldn't it?
This is one of the things that I like about the club. We don't talk about, as daft as it sounds, we don't talk about injuries. And because we don't talk about injuries, it gives the opposition no idea whatsoever what team we're going to field.
Yeah.
It's a clever ploy. But also, I wouldn't want to rush them back anyhow. You know what I mean? It's one where they've got to be right. Otherwise, we go to that situation, injury upon injury. So there's no point in rushing them back when we have options today, are both on the bench and, swapping it about on the field.
Yeah, absolutely. Good evening to all our viewers, by the way, on both shout boxes on YouTube and Facebook Live. We got any good early comments coming in?
Yeah, we're not on YouTube tonight because we're zooming direct from Zoom, basically. So we're not going through Manor software. So we're not
Right.
So it'd be uploaded to Zoom straight away afterwards, to YouTube afterwards. Sorry.
Afterwards, okay. So anything on Facebook coming in that's worth shouting?
Would we all sign Beadle on a permanent deal, which I think we just went through?
Well, no, I haven't answered that one. I personally would like somebody a bit older and a bit more established, in my opinion, if we're going to really go places and get to the Prem. And, don't get me wrong, if we sign him, then hopefully he can grow with us. But if he doesn't sign, I'm not going to cry about it. If John Solis doesn't sign, I will cry about it. That's all I'm going to say. So I would like to see, the ultimate signing for us, for me, in my opinion, and I don't know if it's unrealistic, would be James Trafford. Outstanding goalkeeper at this level, one of the best ever to play in the Championship, that's for sure. Obviously went to Man City, can't get in now with Donnarumma. Could we prize him away? I don't know, but that would be my first choice if we could get him.
We couldn't afford him based on the fact he's at City, and I just think, I think, to me, a cheeky £4 or £5 million for Beadle would be an absolute snip especially for a goalkeeper of his age and caliber. He is getting better. He is learning.
No, he is. Yeah, I'm not taking that. Yeah,
I think confidence. That's the confidence, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I'm not completely against it. But just in my opinion, it just depends on where we're shopping, doesn't it? If we are shopping at Harrods, then I'd like Trafford. But if we're not, then yeah, Beadle will be fine, hopefully, and he'll grow with us because he's only a young lad at the end of the day. So if he does come permanently, then I'll be, obviously I'll encourage him and I'll be all for it.
To be honest, Craig, I think we're getting for less than that. I think 2 million would do it.
Could we not? We've got to potentially just be cheeky at the end of the season. And obviously, the other thing is the fact, depends on where we are.
Well, exactly.
If you've been, right, perfect scenario, we get promoted. What's going to happen is everybody's going to go, oh, they've got a bit more money now. So, as long as the club are not held to ransom, then I think there's business to be done. And it's about playing it coy as well, isn't it? Because even if we don't go up, you want to keep the nucleus of what's there. So actually playing him, seeing what we can get out of him, will put it will sow a few seeds for the guys at Brighton. And they'll be thinking to themselves, right, what can we do? Then he's dealing there for 2 players rather than just the one. We don't know what goes on in the background, but the one thing I would say is, at the right money, I'd sign Beadle and I'd sign him permanently now. It's as simple as that. At the right money.
Well, we can't now, can we? Obviously, until the summer.
We can pre-contract him. There's absolutely nothing stopping pre-contracts and stuff like that, and the agreement, in principle. It's only exactly the same if you think about it as what we've done with Doyle and Wolves. There's a contract in principle, isn't there? It's, you know what I mean? It's subject to a promotion. But also we've just got to, you don't want to be going and changing things too much because you can upset the balance. And at the moment, we've got a really good balanced side. And it's beginning, it's really beginning to show. And the other thing is the fact that when we do make swaps, it's equally as strong. Bringing Roberts off the bench and letting him have a go run at players that have played 50, 60 minutes down to 10 men, so arguably working harder. It was just like, okay, what's he going to do next? You just could see it. Tomorrow night, I think he's going to be exactly the same. What we're going to see is an Albion side that don't want to concede, but a Birmingham side that could absolutely tear them to shreds on the right opportunity. And they're going to be depleted. Injuries galore going through their team. I think.
To be honest, just a quick note, Craig. I think they're the worst baggage team in a long time.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. We've failed. But then again, I've got to say, I didn't think much of Leicester, and with their -6, they're there or thereabouts. You know what I mean? I think are Leicester not now below the Albion because the Albion got the draw the weekend. You know,
I think they're just above them,
you just
mate.
wouldn't call it.
Yeah.
No, they're above them.
No,
I think.
it's
They're
Oxford,
above them,
Blackburn, and Leicester, isn't it?
I think, yeah, I'm sure Albion are above Leicester now.
Are they?
Just on a point.
I'll tell you in 2 seconds. And
Just going on to the Beadle thing, I do agree with Steve Kimberley. I do think he needs to fill out a bit more. If you look at a lot of the Premier League goalkeepers, they are bigger and a bit more bulkier. But that will obviously come with age.
Well, let's just get him at a good level in the Championship first, and then see where we go from there if we do sign him.
Yeah,
We played Sheffield Wednesday and Oxford away, and obviously he's had, been less busy in those games. He did pull off one good save low to his left at Oxford away. Don't remember him really doing anything at Sheffield Wednesday much. I know they hit the post, but I don't think he had many saves to make there. And then on Saturday as well, obviously he had a quiet afternoon as well with Leicester going down to 10. So yeah, once we do get under any sort of pressure and we do get hard and low shots again in either corner, then hopefully that side of his game has improved, because that's where I still worry. I'm not going to lie. And obviously he's parrying back out in front of him as well and stuff like that. Hopefully as he gets older and plays more and grows in more confidence, that will just change and it will go away.
I think that's not the one thing I saw the weekend was a more commanding goalkeeper. I mean, he come out for quite a few crosses and was just like, they're mine, and he took them and he second half especially.
Yeah.
He come out and he clattered two of our own players to get to the ball, which we haven't seen much of.
He did.
The league, by the way, is Sheffield Wednesday bottom, Oxford, Blackburn, Leicester, West Brom. West Brom are above them by a point.
Yeah, there's a point in it. Yeah,
I didn't realise.
Yeah,
1 point in.
Yeah. Well, I for one won't be shedding a tear if Leicester get relegated. That's for sure.
Nah.
So yeah, we've had a nightmare against them for the last 15 years, and I think their fans just get a little bit ahead of themselves, don't they, sometimes? I know they won the Premier League 10 years ago, obviously. They've been to some dizzy heights, haven't they? Some surreal times they've had.
Yeah.
But, Yeah.
And a spell in the wilderness would do them good.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd love to beat the Baggies tomorrow, though. That's the one for me. I couldn't care less about Leicester. It's tomorrow's game.
Under the lights as well.
Under the lights.
Yeah.
We've got still a few tickets. So if you know anyone who wants to still come, there's still some tickets available. And, let's make it an atmosphere. Whenever we've been to the Baggies on a night game, there's always been an atmosphere. And, we've never quite got across the line. Apart from the Hogan days, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But let's make it like really hostile and show them what we've got. And I hope we absolutely batter them, to be honest.
Oh yeah. We beat them down here. We beat them at home a few times. Recently under Eustace, that was a good performance, wasn't it? When Sanderson scored and Gary Gardner.
Was that 3-0?
Yeah, 3-1.
3-1, yeah.
3-1, yeah. Gary Gardner. Gary Gardner scored a great free kick.
That free kick, yeah.
And then
Jordan James score.
I can't remember.
Hannibal scored, didn't he?
Oh yeah, Hannibal got the free kick. Was it 2 free kicks in that game? And Sanderson, is that right?
They took the lead. The Baggies took the lead, and we just came back. Yeah, 2 free kicks. Yeah,
2
Hannibal
free
took
kicks.
a clever one.
That was a different game. That was the year before, wasn't it? So I was in the Tilton. I remember sitting in the Tilton for that game. The one the Hannibal free kick.
Yeah, that was 1-1. That was 1-0, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm getting mixed up.
Yeah, it's the year we went down. We beat them 3-1, and I'm definitely Craig Gardner. It was like the 9th, not Craig. Gary Gardner, like the 90th minute, wasn't it, or something? Dad to come on.
The trusty goal as well, the trusty one. You sort of backheeled it.
Oh yeah. That was John Eustace's last game for us.
Last game,
yeah. So, and then obviously Rooney came in after that. The less said about that, the better. But yeah, no, not looking back anymore now, looking forward. It's definitely exciting, isn't it? And it's like I said earlier, it's got a different feel to it now than what the
vibe last 2 weeks.
Yeah, the feeling on the field now feels similar to the feeling off the field for me.
It's so different. And people who haven't been down the Blues for a while are coming back and saying, well, bloody hell, is it like this every week? No, it's not. It's been negative last couple of months. All of a sudden, it's exciting again.
It's just all about winning.
The away form. It's still the away form. Home form, we've got no problem with. Whenever we play at home, we're very, very optimistic. When we play away, yes, we've beaten Sheffield Wednesday and Oxford, but the next few weeks are important.
It's the Millwall and the
Millwall,
Norwich game.
Yeah,
that will show where we are.
Yeah,
to me.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. I'm positive. I'm confident. I think we have really turned a massive corner. That's how I genuinely feel. Yeah,
I do as well, Paul. Yeah, I think it's a clean slate. It's a clean start, and I think I think we will get some good away results. I really do.
I mean, even looking at the Watford game, I think five of those players that started against Watford are not even here anymore.
Yeah.
I think if you look at the team, then
that was the start. I think that was the final straw for a few of them.
Yeah.
But you know what? There's also the management that has to take a little bit of credit for it as well, because he's constantly learning. He's taking that forwards as well. You know, we talk about the players, but actually took it on the chin. He's done something about it, and working with the club, we've got rid of the big salaries. We've got rid of the players that were fringe, or dare we say, you know, based on some of the things that we're reading at the moment, thought they were bigger than the club, which no chance. You know, nobody's bigger than the club. No, tell a lie. Yeah. We as fans are bigger than the club because we're the ones that keep them going.
Yeah.
You know, no player that sets foot on the pitch is bigger than the club. So
I reckon John Solis has got a chance, Craig.
And I don't mess with him either.
He's from Colombia, and you know, from what I'm hearing, he might murder you.
Yeah.
I love that.
I don't know.
Class.
I fancy my chances against him, to be fair.
Yeah, but that's only because you're up against cell 33 normally, so you've been practicing, mate.
Yeah.
Gonna shank him.
I've just got the team here at Watford, so I think it's 4 players. So you got Stansfield right back. You got Williamson and Keshi behind Kyogo. So actually, it was 3 players in the starting 11 that are not here anymore. But then you've also got Leonard, who was on the bench as well, and Cashin as well. And I think they did both come on as well. So, you know, it's a different world this is now for me. And again, that's not a criticism of those players. It's just that we've recruited so well. We really have. He's been addressed, and he's been addressed massively, hasn't it? It's been like an overhaul.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually what we would have loved in the summer, isn't it? If you think about it.
Yeah.
What do you think the numbers are going to be like? You know, like when we see how much money we've spent and paid off. Do you think it's going to be astronomical?
I think they've done it quite well, actually. I think that for example, letting Dykes go, letting some of these players before we got the money in, because then you guarantee that they're not going to stay. So like Dykes, he went and you know he's gone. Yeah. Well, we've done it previous years when we're like, oh, so-and-so is going to go. So we buy someone in and then it falls through. And I think how many players have left?
13, is it? 12 or 13?
So they're on 10,000 a week.
Yeah.
Which a lot of them are probably on more.
Yeah.
You've got the wages back. And I know we're paying more wages for some, but we would have had fees for them as well, some of them.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, it creates, you know, we're making the revenues, we're buying the beer, and we're going in the club shop, and you know, it's a really good bit of business actually, especially in January where it's the hardest time. I mean, we did okay in the summer, but this January window has been ridiculous. Can you imagine?
I think it beats the summer.
Yeah, can you imagine what's going to be like this summer?
I think if they'd have released
just
enough,
keep drinking the beer and buying the stuff from the club shop.
If they'd have released enough of these, then we probably would have had the money to pay for Priest with the sales. To be honest, do you know what I mean? That was a mistake in my eyes. Really, they should have just launched it like any other shirt and released it to the masses. You know, just to make it a limited edition, only available for season ticket holders. And we got season ticket holders who can't get one. That for me is just not right. You know.
So the thing is, four t-shirts. You think the four shirts each was a bad idea?
What? Sorry, Chris.
Four shirts a piece was a bad idea.
Yeah. They should have just released it like they did with the home shirt in the summer. It should have just been like that, you know. Just release enough shirts to sell to everyone.
They may have released 4 shirts per person. but we don't know how many people bought 4 shirts. Because the statement from the club was that the vast majority of sales were 1 or 2 shirts per sales. So the one thing that I would turn around and say is they made it very clear from the very outset that it was a limited number of shirts, right? They've now taken a decision to release more, which won't come until after the World Cup, I think is the way that they're announcing it.
Yeah.
And it's available for pre-sale. Now, what I'd be interested to know is how many pre-sales have we actually made? Because there was that much noise. I can't get a shirt. I can't do this. I can't get my shirt. This isn't fair. How many of those people have actually gone and bought a shirt?
Well,
we're not hearing it.
I think you'll probably find the novelty will wear off now because after the World Cup's closer to the 151st anniversary than the 150th, isn't it?
But
I get your point. I get you.
There is that, but it's also limited. You've got to go by the words.
Just don't do that. I don't think they'll do it again. That's all I'm going to say. I don't think they'll do it again. I just think it was a mistake because you've got people that are season ticket holders that go home and away as well that can't get one, which isn't right.
Have they officially said what game we're wearing it?
No.
Officially.
I think Leeds, in it.
But it hasn't come out officially, has it?
No.
You can imagine it may never be worn. This is where you just think it is a bit of a strange one where you got pre-sales we don't know the numbers of yet, but 8,000 was it 8,000 shirts they sold? Was it?
Yeah,
was that the number?
That was the rumor
for a shirt that may never get worn.
Yeah,
It's just a mad one.
If they were going to do this again, I would say it should be done like the ticketing system.
Allocated.
So what should happen is it should be like on the ticketing system where you put in what size shirt you want. Then you do a drop down of your season ticket reference. So you can put in, say like me and my mum would put one in. So there's 2. Then you know exactly which season ticket holders bought what.
Yeah.
Then make that amount.
And look,
have some there ready. So have that 8,000, but
then
they
didn't want to pay for the admin.
We're going above 8,000. Get a move on. But I do think having the 4, I understand why we've done the 4 because of obviously you've got kids and you've got some people who might be older that can't access the shop or access the app or buy things. So I do get why they've done 4, but to me, it should
be people that have 4 though. Not like the person who has 1 season ticket, but he can still buy 4.
Yeah, but then that's where you put in your season ticket reference.
Yeah.
And then if they were really limited, they have a special code inside, and then the club would know exactly who's bought what.
I think if they're going to release it in July, the least they can do to make up for this error, in my opinion, it's an error, is make it our home shirt next season.
Do you want to know what they've officially said? You get extra in July.
You get a bag.
Don't walk off, Tally. Come back.
It's not that bad. Oh.
Here you go. You get a bag.
I just don't think it's right that you've got season ticket holders, Blues fans, home and away, through and through, that can't get one. It's just not right. That's just my opinion.
Not right.
Oh, I agree.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think they realise how popular it's going to be. Obviously, it's limited edition. They should have made enough for each season ticket holder. And then if people then don't want it, they've got surplus. And also, I don't see why there would be a problem keeping it in stock for 5 years because it's then going to become a retro shirt, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So I do get where people are coming from. There should have been. It should have been. We've got 20,000 because that's how many season ticket holders. If you don't get it on your season ticket, that's it. But I'm sure at some point in the future it will work like that. And also, it's our 150th year. So it's our 150th season. So that's why it goes from July to May.
Yeah.
And they always said it would be this time of year.
February,
so that's why it's the year bit. But I am surprised there wasn't more about the 150, like on the collar or somewhere. Do you mean? I love the shirt, don't get me wrong, but I'm just surprised there isn't that little bit of a nod to the 150, but that's just me.
Yeah. And we noticed yet that it's not blue and white as well. Have you noticed that it's actually blue and cream?
Blue and cream.
Yeah.
I thought it was just my washing, mate.
No, do you know what? It's the shorts. The shorts. When I went in the club shop, you look at the shorts, and I thought they're cream. They are, and then the hat as well. The bobble hat's cream, blue and cream.
It's all cream.
But can I also just say, we're safe season ticket holders couldn't get it. Part of that was down to the fact that we've got people that decided on the day of the release, along with the day of the second release, to then post a link across social media available to absolutely everybody. So that, to go back on Claire's point, using the reference numbers would have worked. When people log in, they should know whether you're season ticket holders. That was not the case. And, you know, the people who deserve it are those that try, those that continually try to go through on the system, right? There are people that missed out, but there are people that have bought them on pre-order. But the one thing is, look, this was advertised as a season ticket holder opportunity. To leak a link on social media is not right. That whoever it was that did it is no fan. They, to me, I'm sorry, they don't deserve to be anywhere near the club, because they have stopped people who should have had shirts not getting them. And they're the people that they should be looking at, and they're the people that we should be shutting down.
They're the ones who are selling on eBay, aren't they?
Exactly.
If we'd have just released it like any other shirt, they wouldn't have had that bait, would they? You know, and I never heard last summer of anyone not being able to get a home shirt when that one came out. And it should be exactly the same conversation that we're having now.
The blue and gold one?
Yeah.
There was a shortage?
I don't remember hearing of any shortage.
It didn't last long, though, did it? It
didn't last long.
That's timing, though, that is, isn't it? Like I think the big issue at the moment is that they've got millions and millions of shirts to make for the World Cup, haven't they? That's still making them now, aren't they?
Yeah.
And the merch.
But no, I think, you know, judging by the sales in the shop, since obviously these owners have taken over and all the incredible improvements they've made to the shop, and I think they said at the open house, didn't they, that the increase has gone up by, I think it was over 50%, wasn't it?
From last year, wasn't it?
Just judging by that, really, they should have just read the room, really, and just released. I'll say for the last time, they should have just released it to the masses.
Another thing.
I think the upshot. Sorry, Tally. I was going to say. I think the upshot is that lessons need to be learned.
Yeah, massively. Yeah.
There will be stuff to take away from this.
Yeah.
The mad thing is the shirts are actually signed off like a season before. So there is no reason for the numbers, really, is when you think about it. They were that shirt was signed off a year, almost like going into last season.
Yeah.
It's a limited edition shirt.
But 8,000, what a number, though.
I know, yeah.
Where'd you get that number from when you've got 20-odd thousand season ticket
The problem is, though, if you did 20,000 and you only sold 6.
Oh, you're sitting on... Yeah, exactly.
It's a hard business decision. But, I mean, I would have done it where you pre-ordered everyone.
Yeah.
And then you go tonight.
You know the numbers, don't you?
We need 16,000. Here you go. Send them out. Let's get the job done.
They just try to make it loses that excitement, though, doesn't it? If you've got pre-order, you know, like when would we have got the shirts? If last week, like whenever they released it, when would we have got the shirt? We wouldn't be wearing it now, would we? We'd be wearing it in a month's time.
They probably could have done it that way, like you do with your seats when you're renewing your season ticket. You know, your client reference number will last until this date, and then the cut off this date. If you don't get it by then as a season ticket holder, then it's going to go on general sale.
Yeah,
you know, same sort of thing, I suppose, but. Anyway, it is what it is. I'll be surprised if we do it again with anything. I'm not going to lie. I think, you know, I don't think they'll want season ticket holders not being able to get one. It's just not right, is it?
No.
But anyway, let's move on. So tomorrow night, then, are we confident?
Yeah.
We're
going to take the boy out the baggies.
Yeah. Obviously, we had a delayed start, didn't we, Chris? What time are we on till now, mate?
I'm okay till about 20 past.
20 past 8, so we'll do an extra 20 minutes, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, cool. So yeah, obviously, while we're on the subject of shirts as well, obviously, the Penguin shirt, this is a fantastic shirt. And Tally, you got me thinking in our conversation before we went live about our best ever shirts. And I'm going to ask our viewers out there and everyone here, what are our top 3 ever home shirts? So, you know, it's a tough one. I mean, even I'm thinking about it now. I'm struggling a little bit. I think my favourite ever Penguin, I've got to say, was the 97-98 home shirt in my time. Obviously, a lot of people will say the one that Trevor wore, but obviously that was before my time. In my time, I absolutely love the Pony 97-98 one. And all I can see is Paul Devlin scoring that looping header against Stoke and going up to the crowd with his arms up. But yeah, second, I like the one you've got on there, Craig, the 1990 Wembley shirt. Lovely that is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Has anyone ever thought about this before?
To be honest, Paul, I love the first year in the Prem. That's Phones for You.
Phones for You, yeah.
Phones for You was one of the good ones.
Yeah.
I mean, going overall, I mean, I love the 1978 one, that Adidas one.
Yeah.
I like the one that you've got behind you, Paul.
Yeah, the one. Yeah,
it's the one proper blue.
Yeah.
And then my other favourite one was the Lecoq Sportif with the auto windscreens in black, because it was one of my first ever tops that I still got.
Yeah. The Carling Cup final shirt as well was nice. I like that one.
Lovely, yeah.
And also the Worthington Cup final one was nice as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
With the V collar.
Yeah.
It's hard, isn't it? I mean, I like the one that we got promoted in as well in 02. Another Phones for You one, weren't it?
Yeah.
And it started.
The material was really thick on them, though, weren't it? They were like pony shirts. They were really thick.
Bit itchy, weren't they? Sorry, Craig. What was you
saying? The conversations on the board. There's not one person so far that I've read that's come up with the same shirt. So it just shows across the years how much we've had. So Dave Twine said the Penguin shirt that was the pony one that was in the Brucey time.
That one.
Anthony Garvey is saying the 1982-84 Patrick kits. Yeah, you can't forget them. Emma Winwood has said the Adidas shirt, the first one.
Yeah.
Warren was a Starling. Mine's the old Patrick one with the white bead and the centre badge. So I think yes, that
the Vicar collar as well. The Vicar collar one was nice. The auto windscreens, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I know that was Paul Devlin's favourite shirt. He played in for us as well, wasn't it? That was when he made his debut and that. But I also love the 95 Wembley one as well.
Yeah.
Triton Shower.
Yeah.
Nobody said the paint splash one yet, have they?
No, that was. Do you know what though? I'm actually the older I get, the more I'm starting to love that. I've actually got that.
One of the fastest selling retro shirts, I think, when they released it. Chris Baker has said his number one shirt is the 1970s Penguin version. His number two is the League Cup winning shirt in 2011. And number three, the first Premier League one with Phones for You.
Yeah.
Dave Twine says he liked the green kit during the COVID times as well.
Yeah.
I like the yellow one we wore in Europe as well.
I like
I would love a yellow top.
Actually, the home shirt, Claire, that season was nice as well.
Yeah, the away. I do like yellow as the away. We do stick to very similar colours. I know that obviously we can't have blue, but it would be nice to have another yellow one at some point.
Okay. Apparently, Tally could model all of them because apparently they're all in his wardrobe, according to me.
Just getting a few of them out.
Hey, Tally, you never said earlier what was coming out. You was on about something.
Here we go.
Officially, what the club have announced what's going to happen or something. You walked off. You came back and you never showed me.
Oh no, that's what they're getting for waiting until after the World Cup. You get it in that bag.
Oh, okay.
That's the special bag.
Oh right, okay.
Which shirt did you want to? Hang on.
Did a retro ever come out of the Francis red, black, and yellow?
That one. That's the one you're on about, Nick.
Yeah, I don't like the X-Tech bit, but I like the
nice shirt.
I had to get them on there.
You did.
Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah, this is Tally's shirt collection here. What's your top three, Tally? What would you say your top three are?
I said it at the beginning. I love this new Penguin shirt. I think it's actually topped my other favourites.
Yeah.
The Triton Shower, the one you just said, that was my first shirt, you said.
95 Wembley, that was quality shirt, wasn't it? They need to bring that out as a retro shirt. They've done the away one, and the away
I think
one
that's the next one. That's the next one that's coming out, yeah.
The red away one was class, wasn't it, that season? I love that one, the old Triton Showers one. That one, that's it. Yeah, I've got that. I've got that as well.
What would be the worst one then?
Oh, that's not. I don't like that
the
one.
multi-
The splash one.
I don't
Yeah,
like any of them that Road wears.
I think the one during COVID, the Karanka season one, it wasn't even royal blue.
Yeah, I didn't like that one either.
And the 05-06 one when we got relegated from the Prem, like when the one that Nicky Butt was wearing and people like that, the Lonsdale one, I didn't like that one either. It was too light again.
I didn't like the was it green and orange?
Oh, the Tigers.
There was like a tiger print.
Tiger one,
yeah.
That looked like the curtains in a shisha bar. That did.
That's a proper top.
That's
the one.
Serious
Is that from 95?
Yeah.
So Tatey signed that, isn't he?
Yeah. Tatey signed it.
Doesn't that say? If I squint up, it says 2 Mark.
Was that your choice?
I'll have that.
2 Tally, best wishes, full Tate.
Tally, that weren't your size. That weren't your size, Tally, in 1995.
No. I had to source that one.
Oh dear.
Steve Cale has gone one better here because what he has done is he's named his top 3 home shirts and then his top 3 away shirts.
Yes.
So number 1, 97 Penguin shirt. Number 2, the Tesco's bag top.
Oh yeah.
The Marmite one from What Memories Services. And number 3 was the Carling Cup shirt from an away kit, the All Black 2002-2003 kit.
Yeah,
I've got that shirt, yeah.
Followed by the German flag kit and the Europa League kit with the stripes that Claire's just been mentioning as well.
I didn't really like the pink one, Benji Smith, to be honest.
No, I didn't.
I was like, nah. Nah.
I like the Adidas one that we beat QPR away in. We were 4-0 up and then we ended up holding on at the end and Camp saved the penalty, if you remember.
Yeah.
That was under Gary Monk and that away shirt then was lovely. The 888 Sport one, yellow Adidas one. I've got that as well.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's a nice shirt.
Brom Kavanagh has said he likes the yellow and black Adidas away kit with the V-neck from the days of Handeside's Leeds, Morello, Todd and Harford. I mean, that's going back some.
I like any of our yellow shirts. I liked all of them.
Yeah. The 95 one's special to me. The Barry Fry League One shirt, when we got promoted, and Liam Dace with his trumpet as well, and that shirt's fantastic.
Okay, so which player comes to mind as soon as you say the Vicar shirt?
Vicar shirt.
Devlin for me.
Claridge.
Claridge,
yeah. Always Claridge.
And funnily enough, Craig Rogan has said that's one of his favourite.
That's what I know. Which one you're on about? The Admiral Auto one.
Yeah.
We got me and my stepbrother got that early, that kit, and we had a photo shoot with Jack Wiseman, Dave Barnett, and Peter Shearer wearing them kits.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I've got a picture somewhere.
There's a brilliant photo of Gary Gardner when he was a kid with Devlin with that shirt on.
Shirt on,
yeah. And Karen Carney.
Karen Carney as well. Yeah. I can't remember who Karen Carney was with. Who was she stood with on the photo? Can you remember?
Oh, it was Devlin, wasn't it?
It might have been.
I don't think it was. Don't think it was. Oh, it was Steve Claridge, I think.
Was it?
Steve Claridge, I think so, yeah. I think it was Claridge.
What did we think about the 140 years one? That one?
I like that one.
I liked it, which had my name on it.
The Thunderbird.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say it now. I have got my name on this 3 times.
Donaldson, that reminds me of.
Yeah, John Terrell.
Yeah.
Do you know what, though?
Tamari Gray.
I'd have taken our Penguin shirt now with that badge on it.
Yeah.
That to me would have been the perfect 150th kit.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we didn't have the small Heath badge on.
Yeah.
That's what I was surprised.
Feature it somewhere, definitely.
Yeah. John Terrell was unreal in that shirt there, Tally. That one you just held up. He was that season. He was amazing, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a decent player. He was.
That season he was on loan. Yeah, he was absolutely brilliant. Yeah, fantastic in the 10 behind Donaldson, wasn't he? We had some good players in that team. We had some good players in that team.
On his day, Magoma as well in that kit.
Yeah. Michael Morrison at the back with Robbo, and I think Graham's was Gleeson and David Davis and Keiftenbald, and good side. We weren't a bad side.
Not really.
No. I think we'd have finished. Well, where did we finish that season? About 10th, 11th, something like
that. First season was 10th, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Rabbit's first full season, wasn't it?
And he finished 10th. Yeah.
Yeah.
With his shirt? Who springs to mind with his shirt?
Barry Ferguson,
Roger Johnson,
Gardner,
Stephen Carr.
Oh, and then I'm sorry, but I'm going to go right over the top because I'd have had. And his name's gone right out of my head now.
Good player, like.
How bad's that?
What job, Craig?
Obafemi
dear.
Martins.
No,
You're on about. He's passed away, hasn't he? Now, what's his name?
Christian Benitez.
Chucho.
Yeah,
That's who he reminds me of. That shirt.
That's the shirt that Cameron Jerome scored the worldie at Liverpool in, isn't
it?
Yeah.
What about this one then? Who springs to mind with this one?
Pandiani.
Wolf Pandiani, yeah.
Barry Fry. I don't know why.
Julian Gray. That reminds me.
We should do a top of the week.
Yeah.
I'm sure we've got enough, and then we say this is the shirt of the week.
And then Robe can try and steal it.
Yeah. Does it remind you of what season is it?
I think Tally's got enough there for us to go for about 10 years.
Yeah, there's quite a few. There's still quite a few there.
Tally won't notice a few missing, will he?
Yeah.
That red shirt, Tally, I think Pandiani, I remember Pandiani scoring at Chelsea with that on.
Yeah.
I think he put us 1-0 up, but we ended up drawing 1-1, if I remember.
Yeah.
That shirt, that is.
Yeah. I remember him like getting a sort of he stuck his leg out, didn't he, when he went off the crossbar? It was a nice little finish.
That's it, yeah.
Do you remember?
I'm going to be watching. I'm going to look at that on YouTube later.
Yeah.
888 shirt, which was a reversal, wasn't there? So we had a blue and white one for the home shirt, and then didn't we have a white and blue away shirt?
That's all over social media tonight. That is, they're saying that that's the best away shirt.
Really?
I absolutely loved that white and blue.
White because it's that shirt behind you reversed.
That's it, yeah.
But this one, the one behind me?
Yeah, behind you.
Yeah, I remember.
Reverse white.
Yeah.
Craig Gardner's modelling it, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it's an interesting one, isn't
it? At Chelsea in that shirt as well.
Say again.
The white
Capo score.
Capo scored the world at Chelsea, didn't he?
In the white shirt, not in the reverse of that one. That's too recent. But in 2007, I think it was. Yeah, 0708.
Yeah,
2-2 opening game, wasn't it? 2-2.
Was that X-Tip? It was, wasn't it? Still X-Tip, wasn't it?
X-Tip,
yeah.
Where we got no money for the shirt.
Yeah.
The players got loads of free gear, though, didn't they?
Who
went into the story.
Who was the sponsor then? Who was the sponsor then?
When was that?
When Capo scored at Chelsea, who was our sponsor?
Was it FC Invest?
Yeah, I think it was.
FC Investments.
Yeah. That's another quiz, isn't it? What sponsor was we wearing when?
Yeah.
What's the earliest sponsor you can remember?
Mark 1 for me.
Also in screens.
Triton for me.
Co-op.
Triton showers.
Ansell's Co-op milk.
Ansell's, Ansell's, 80 something.
I think Mark 1 when I started. It was Mark 1 when I started going, and I remember we had that with my first game. We had the stripe through the middle, like the shirt back in the day that we sort of replicated last season.
Talking of Mark 1, did anybody see that Kumar?
Yeah, he won the postcode.
$250,000 on a postcode lottery.
Yeah.
I mean, how jammy can some people be?
Outrageous, that was.
Yeah, but no, that's an interesting conversation. Anyway, it's a shame there wasn't a postcode lottery when he owned us, wasn't it? And he won it, never won it then. So, but anyway, interesting conversation. Anyway, we could do that all night, couldn't we?
Definitely,
Yeah. So.
We also had the ladies' game at the weekend.
Yep, coming on to that now. But that's twice you've done that to me now. I was literally about to mention it as well.
Psychic.
But it's, oh wow, that was a sucker punch. Firstly,
Craig,
they were very poor. They didn't take away anything from me from what they had the week before. You know, the momentum should have been built, and it wasn't. It was an extremely poor display. Going 1-0 up, they should have been on the front foot and going for it, but didn't. They sat back. And, you know, at the end of the day, when one goal's there, you can see it never being enough. And unfortunately, there's a couple of times this season where we've had exactly the same. You know, teams that we should arguably go out and beating and winning well, we are struggling against. You know, what I do hope now is that we see that bounce back that we saw before from the team, and that they can take things forwards, momentum. But it's going to be tough now. You know, there's back to a 5-point gap. And to think at one point we were top of the table. You know, it's frustrating to go from top of the table on equal points and well ahead on goal difference to now being 5 points behind again. I'm sure they can turn it round. It's still going to be tough in the second half of the season for every team. But let's not forget, it's not all in the doldrums. You know, top two do get promoted. We do want the title. Let's face it, we want to go for it. But top two get promoted. Next game now is going to be the FA Cup game. So again, a shout out. Tickets are available. Right, we're on TNT Sports. We are the FA Cup match that they have chosen to show. We are playing the team lowest ranked left in the competition. So we have a massive opportunity here to go forwards into the final rounds of the cup competition and hopefully get ourselves, you know, a win and then a draw against one of the WSL big teams, which we'd love to see again at home as well. But please come down, support the ladies. No game, obviously, this weekend because it's been moved due to the FA Cup game against Leeds, but that'll be rescheduled and we'll see some upcoming. But
we're playing Monday. Sorry to interrupt.
Monday the 16th.
Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
7 o'clock kick-off.
That's it. So it's going to be interesting just to see how things still progress. But if we can get down there and you can see the games, you know, I'd say give it a go. Go once, and I can guarantee you'll go again, especially with the family. And it's really not expensive. So please, if you get a chance to come down, come and support Amy and the ladies. Let's get behind them in that promotion and FA Cup push. Because you never know who we're going to draw next. And look, a couple of rounds away from you know, a big wig or a semi-final. Why can't we do it? We're capable. Let's go for it.
Absolutely. I've got to ask you, Tally, what have you got the most of, blue shirts or trainers?
Trainers.
Really?
Have you?
Where'd you put them?
I've got a lot racking in that middle wardrobe that they're on. I'll put these in for my wife's shoes. I said, oh, they look lovely, nice shoes and that on there. I think she got one pair in there. The rest are just my trainers.
Was it mainly Nike Air or a bit of everything?
Yeah, them dunks.
Yeah.
You know, the low dunks. I kind of went mad on them, get all the different colours.
Yeah, brilliant.
On the subject of trainers,
security arrangements.
on the subject of trainers, I still believe we've got a raffle going on our group with the recently released trainers from the Lowe's. Yeah, Adam Wilkes has got something up, so if you want to check that out and buy a raffle ticket.
Where can you get them from?
And I will say, he's not.
What size are they?
Not joking.
No.
Should we do the who first, Chris? No.
Chris is waving. No one can see me waving. Oh, they can all see me waving. No, we can't.
You got no Barney?
No, I've got them all. I've got everything set up, but not on this system. So I'm afraid.
Oh, so no Barnets, no who.
Unless I put a picture up and you can try and do it from there.
Okay, why not? Let's have a go. Makes it more challenging.
Yeah, this is going to be ever so challenging. This is, I tell you. Right, okay, so give me 2 minutes and I'll try and find it. If I can't find it soon, I'll give up. Oh, hang on, no, we might be all right.
Oh, it's got it.
A couple of you might have already seen it. So.
Oh, might know that. Well, yeah.
Superman.
Who?
Still never got who it was, even though we've seen
Superman.
It's Christopher Reeve.
Is it Gary Paul?
Let me. I'm going to put this onto gallery. Oh, hang on. No, I'll leave it.
It's not Scott. It's not Scott Royce, is it?
No.
I was going to say Gary Paul.
Is it showing on Facebook? Because I can't multitask.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I can see it. I don't know if. Yeah. Oh, we need to shut up though, otherwise it's changing screen to us.
Yeah. Close. My arm's hurting. My arm's really hurting now.
Well, we're all staying quiet. So
really hurting now.
Oh, he's giving us some hints there.
No, it's not.
Is it?
No, it really is hurting.
Chris Baker said, "Is it Kelly?"
No.
And Pete Taylor has said, "Is it a lockdown Scott Hogan?"
No.
That's a shout. I like that shout.
Not Jonathan Spector.
No.
No.
Definitely not Jonathan Spector.
What era?
2014, something like that. Probably.
2014.
Oh, let's say Carl Lafferty.
No.
Yeah, Trevor John Smith said Danny Sonner.
Not in 2014.
No, it's not. I was going to say.
Yeah, but remember,
99, isn't it?
Gave us a year. It was completely wrong. So I don't know nowadays.
Okay, it's a name I can't pronounce.
2014, a name you can't pronounce. Diego Fabrini.
No.
Oh.
2014 and a name.
Yarashik. Or did he have blonde hair?
Yarony.
Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Yuri Yarosik.
Didn't even
Come on.
my name either.
3 weeks on a trot.
I thought you had blonde hair.
That was 2006, though. That was Yuri Yarosik.
See, I told you.
I thought that's why I never said anything.
Close.
He was in that shirt I was on about earlier that I didn't like. It wasn't him. Did you say it wasn't him?
Yarosik was blonde, wasn't he?
This is a picture after he left the Blues. This one.
I thought it was
Jeff
Jeff
Goldblum. Not
Goldblum.
like him.
Jeff Goldblum.
It looks like him out of the in-betweeners.
Will.
That's Yuri Yarosik. I can't believe that.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yes.
Well,
He's in the government now.
I think if you'd have held up his full face there, I think we'd have struggled to get
him.
No? Mad?
That's so random.
Good evening and welcome to a few new listeners as well that I can see and viewers coming up on Facebook. So we definitely got some new faces joining us this evening. So Robert Fossett, good evening and welcome from. I know he's in Great Yarmouth, so listening from the East Coast.
Oh, very nice, and we do appreciate everyone that watches. You know, without any viewers, there wouldn't be a show at the end of the day. So that's why we do what we do. You know, so yeah, thank you for your time watching us.
And Chris, always says, Chris Baker said, "Don't worry, you were only near enough a decade out."
Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah. Any other anything else, Chris? We could do. You got your quiz. You got your quiz there. You got your quiz book anywhere near you?
I've got my quiz book. Yeah.
Go on, hit us with a random football question from nowhere.
Oh, make it even better. I'm going to read you the random Birmingham City question.
Oh,
man.
Okay. Oh no, that's you wouldn't even know that.
Where's Watto when we need him?
I know.
No, yeah. I've got. Okay, pick a number of a page.
9.
What? Not 9.
Dante, go tally.
How many pages is that?
Oh, there's thousands.
53.
I'll try and get a recent one then. Okay. Tops Saturday, 25th of April, 1992. Top scorer, Nigel Gleghorn's 22nd goal of the season. Wow. Was enough to clinch automatic promotion from the 3rd division with a win against who?
Shrewsbury.
Did he get that?
I'll look for another one.
I swear, no, Ryan.
Good lad.
Seriously, that is impressive.
You are going to be my quiz partner.
I just remember it.
I mean, normally he comes out with totally useless information, but actually that was.
You're on a roll, top of the league as well with the results.
Sounds
like I've had a roll.
How far would you get on Millionaire Robe or the Chase? Like, was your general knowledge good as well in general, or is it mainly Blues.
Just you know what? It's not bad because when I'm watching it, I drive Becky mad because she's like she has to walk out because I'm going mad at the telly. Like my veins are pumping. I'm like,
Yeah, then. Whose managing career got off to a flyer with a 4-0 win in 1975, 20th of September?
I was a twinkle in my parents' eye.
I weren't even born.
I wasn't even a thought.
John Bond. I'll go for John Bond.
No,
Alf Ramsey. Alf Ramsey.
Good guess, but it was 4-0 against Burnley, by the way.
Alf Ramsey.
No. Good.
4-0 against Burnley.
Yeah.
I don't even. I'm just going to guess Jim Smith. It's probably nowhere near, but
no. You all gone round and round him.
Wonders.
No,
that's before.
One of our viewers must know this and put it in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Jim Smith was Ian Clayton, Terry Powell.
Jim Smith.
No.
Going to get there? No, not Dave Mackay. Come on, there can't be many left.
He was the manager. He was the manager when I started going.
Ring a bell.
Oh, Willie Bell.
Thank you. Hold on. That's 2 he's got.
Go on, we might as well have a third one.
Let's go for the hat trick. Let's see if he can do it.
Okay,
We'll
1996.
1996, yeah. I remember that.
Go for that one.
1986.
92 onwards.
Okay, then. Who scored this last-minute winner? Saturday, 28th of March, 1998. A last-minute winner to edge the West Midlands derby against the Albion.
Jono.
Yeah.
We ban him.
That was in my favourite shirt.
Yeah.
Actually, we were going to show the league table for the Super 3 this evening. It is and will be out on the socials. But all I can say is Robe.
Love Robe.
He's top of it, and for everybody's knowledge out there, he said he's very, very good at predicting scores for accumulators. So, Robe, no pressure. All right, no pressure, but we want to know. No, I think we all should just say congratulations because you did do really well, actually, and one of only people to get 5 points this week.
Okay.
So,
my voice don't go like Alan Ball in a minute.
The new one is now live. It's via the same link, but I will repost it for everybody to put your predictions in. This week is an FA Cup and non-league prediction. So we've got Blues versus Leeds. We've got Albion Norwich. And finally, Solihull Moors is the other game to predict in this week's Super 3. So give it a go. Don't forget, top of the league. We'll kick out Robe if he's still there towards the end. We'll win a prize from ourselves at Tilton Talk. So get going. And now over 60 people are in our league since it started.
Yeah,
so never too late to join.
Yeah, put the link out there, Craig, obviously, if you don't mind as well, so we can grab it straight away, because I'll just forget otherwise.
Of course. No worries. And closure for that is 2:30 on Saturday. So 2:30 Saturday to put your predictions in. Right.
Yeah. I believe you met Stephen Carr as well, didn't you, on Saturday, like many others?
Absolute legend. He took time out with anybody that went to see him. I think he was I believe he was a guest of Coral for the game.
Yeah. He was in the bookies up the road.
Yeah, he'd been in the bookies up the road with the League One trophy as well. They had up there. And then he came and just spent time outside the cop. Photos with everybody, conversations galore. But what a true gent, you know what I mean? He was absolutely hammering it down with rain, and he still took time out, especially for the kids.
Yeah, brilliant.
Absolutely awesome. But I mean, what I want to know is, did Stephen Carr get a Penguin shirt? Because he should have done, and
he should have done.
We should have presented him with one on the pitch if we haven't done so. So,
who's that Spanish player that always follows us on Twitter?
Jose.
He got one.
No, he got one.
Did he get one?
Yeah. And do you know the boxes? Here's one for you. You know them posh boxes? Amazon. They just put stickers on them. I was asking for one because I thought, great to store it in. No, you just go on Amazon, just buy your own.
Really?
Oh, right. Okay.
Nothing special.
Oh, mine just came, literally, I said it on the chat, mine just came in a grey bag. There's no, like,
Yeah, same.
Nothing. There's just nothing.
No.
Even
What about your top, though? We're not talking about the drugs.
Did you get like a little card with it saying built in Birmingham?
Nothing, Paul, honestly, Paul, I swear down, Paul, I got nothing.
Oh, I got like a little card I did with built in Birmingham with Pake and Trevor on there. Nothing.
No, nothing at all.
Mind you, they probably looks at the address and saw Coventry. Do you know what I mean? I thought,
no.
Yeah.
Her Majesty's pleasure was what they actually saw, and then they
probably stopped it at the gate and threw it at me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody took your one and gave you a DH gate version, mate.
let's do our own predictions for the next two Blues games. So tomorrow night, I'm going to say, I think we'll win tomorrow. I'm going to go for 3-0 tomorrow night. I think we're going to really turn them, do really well against them. 3-0 tomorrow. And against Leeds at home, does it go straight to penalties, or is it extra time then penalties?
Penalties.
Extra time.
I think.
Was it penalties? I thought it was extra time.
Extra time, isn't it? And then penalties.
Yeah.
I think if we're still drawing.
Yeah.
I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to beat them 2-1. I don't think they're going to put a full strength team out Leeds. I don't think we'll have like Calvert-Lewin against us. I think he'll be on the bench. He'll probably come on the last 20 minutes or so. But I do think that I've just got a good feeling about it, these next two games as well. So 3-0, 2-1, I'm going. Tally?
2-0. I think we'll do them 2-0 tomorrow, yeah. And then I think it'll be a 1-1 on Sunday.
We're going to win on pens?
I think we'll win on pens, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's going to go all the way to penalties and we'll win on penalties.
Well, Craig?
I'm the same as yourself. I really do fancy us to win 3-0 tomorrow night. I just think if we turn it on like we did against Leicester, I don't think they'll have anything to come at us with, and their edge just drop as soon as they concede. So, I'll go 3-0 tomorrow and sneak it 2-1 on Sunday.
Same as me then, yeah. Yeah, Claire?
I'm going to go 4-0 tomorrow.
Oh.
I really want to give them a drubbing. And I think they'll actually put out a strong side. I think that they'll go for it because they're not too bad in the league, are they? I think it'll be 1-1. And then I think we'll score in extra time.
Wow. Imagine the limbs.
That's what I'm thinking limbs this week.
Amazing.
So what we're all waiting for now are Rogue's predictions, and then everybody's going to be slamming the bookies.
Yeah. She'll let you go first.
I'm going to go 2-0 tomorrow because I think we'll keep a clean sheet. I don't think, not being cocky, but I think we're just too good for them. I think we'll beat them 2-0 tomorrow. And I'm sick of seeing upsets and we're never amongst it. So I'm going to say 2-1 to us on Sunday. I'm sick of seeing other teams go through and win. We're going to cause an upset one day. So, 2-1 on Sunday. I'm gutted about tomorrow because I'm going to Malta tomorrow. So I'm going to miss tomorrow night. But I'll be watching it over there.
I'll have a good time.
I'm back Saturday night. We're going tomorrow morning, late tomorrow morning. So,
you're back on Saturday night? I've done not told you the flights have been cancelled until Monday.
I was relieved, to be honest, Craig. I was relieved when they said they're switching it to the Sunday. I didn't want to miss that as well.
Chris, Chris, your predictions, please. Oh, you're on mute. Can't hear you. No.
Hear me now?
Yeah.
I'm going for a 4-1 tomorrow.
Ooh.
And I'm going to go for a win against Leeds as well. I'm going to go 2-0.
Wow. That'd be a great week.
Yeah.
I think back to previous 4-0s against the Baggies. I remember one under when Granger got one, 98, 99 season, I think it was. You remember? Addy Bowler from the halfway line picked up the ball, ran all the way through, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then also in the Premier League under Brucey when Heskey got 2, did he, or 1? I can't remember now. I think Robbie Savage got a penalty, didn't he?
Mm.
And I know Heskey definitely got 1. And was it? I think Clinton Morrison possibly got another 1. Did we have 4 different scorers, or did Heskey get 2? I can't remember.
I'm sure Heskey got 2 that day. I'm sure he did.
Yeah. David Dunn as well was brilliant that day. Yeah. So hopefully it's the same tomorrow.
We've got a very good record against them at home, haven't we? The Baggies.
Yeah, I think they beat us in the cup in recent years. I remember 1-0.
Yeah, the FA Cup. Yeah.
Or 2-1. I think Graham scored, didn't he, for us?
Brown scored, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, in general, yeah, we do okay against them, don't we?
Yeah.
So, cool. Is that a wrap then, Chris?
It's a wrap.
Okay, thanks everyone for watching. We've been the Tilton Talk Show, sponsored by AMG Logistics. It's good night from me, Paul Hipkiss, and it's good night from Claire Wielder.
It's good night from me, and it's good night from Tally.
It's a good night from me, and it's a good night from La Robe.
Good night from me. Thanks, Tally. Good night from me, and good night from Craig.
It's a good night from me, and I'm going to hand over to Chris Brown to say the final good night.
The final good night. Good night.
Let's sing loud and proud tomorrow.
Let's pretend the music's going in the background, but it's not.
Right, sing it.
Middlesbrough just scored.
Have they?
Isn't that cover off the top?
If I've got another minute as well, I want to say rest in peace, John Virgo as well. One of my childhood heroes. I used to love Big Break, and I saw him play at the Crucible as well. Big snooker fan as well as football, and rest in peace, John Virgo, legend of the game. And it'll just never be the same watching snooker without him commentating either.
Agreed.
Good night. Finally, good night.